Hi, I'm Keith Barnes of the Post-Gazette, and wow, was week 3 of the WPIAL season for football absolutely crazy. And our athlete of the week this week was part of the crazy, let's just say. Travis Clear, quarterback from Beaver Area. What a game he had last week. Travis, how you doing today?
Good. What about you?
I'm great. Let's talk a little bit about what Travis did last week. He was 18 of 38 for 391 yards and 2 touchdowns in a, yes, this score is correct, a 51-50 win against Hopewell. One of the highest scoring games in WPIAL history and the second time in 2 weeks that two teams combined for at least 100 points in a game. Before we get into that, let's talk a little bit about we'd like to congratulate this week's Post-Gazette WPIAL Athlete of the Week, Travis Clear of Beaver Area. And this week's Athlete of the Week is presented by Dave & Buster's in Homestead. As part of the recognition, David will receive a Dave & Buster's gift basket, including a D&B Power Card, which can be picked up at the Homestead location. But the celebration doesn't stop there. Dave & Buster's is also giving back to the Beaver community. From September 17th through September 23rd, anyone from Beaver High School who visits Dave & Buster's in Homestead and mentions their school will have 20% of their check donated directly to the Beaver PTO. So grab your teammates, classmates, and family and head to Dave & Buster's in Homestead, where you can eat, drink, play, watch sports, and support Beaver at the same time. Thanks again to Dave & Buster's in Homestead, proud sponsor of the Post-Gazette WPIAL Athlete of the Week. Sound good to you, Travis?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Talk a little bit about that game last week. What was that like when you're in that kind of a run and shoot kind of game?
It's different. It's a lot different than any games last year. You know, we had a lot of games that were either big wins or we were down. This year, we're grinding, and it's just a lot of tight games.
I was going to say, you guys were 1-2 coming in that game. A lot of people may have written you guys off a little bit, but that's kind of what this conference does to you. It kind of brings the cream to the top. And talk about what you guys had planned coming into the conference schedules compared to what you did in the 3 preseason games.
We planned all week, smash mouth football. We might not be the biggest, the strongest, but we'll show you we can hang in there.
Let's say, what's it like when you're a quarterback and you look at what James Armstrong was doing on the other side for Hopewell? I mean, does that kind of just get you going and get you ready to play a little bit better?
Oh, for sure.
What was that like? When he goes out and I think he had like 6 touchdowns or something like that, and you have to bring your team back all the time. You guys were playing from behind for most of this game.
Oh yeah, it's just bringing up that energy. I'm the captain on the offense. Just have to bring that energy to everybody. Tell them, hey, we got this. I trust you all.
When you're playing from behind, you're looking at that, and I think it was, I forget what the score was going into the fourth quarter, but you guys scored 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter to be able to come back, and then, to have I think it was an interception return for a touchdown that clinched it for you guys. What's that like being in that game and just seeing that excitement in the last few minutes?
Oh, it's great seeing the smile and the expressions on the coaches and players' faces. It just brings all the energy and the fun out of football.
Do you think you guys have been kind of underrated a little bit, considering everybody's looking at Avonworth, what they've been able to do, and looking at the kind of numbers North Catholic's been putting up, and all of a sudden you guys come into conference play when it counts, and you guys did something that not a lot of people thought you might be able to do, and that was just beat up Hopewell.
Oh, yeah. It's different because everybody has us on a rebuild year on everything we see on Twitter. But no, we'll make a run in the playoffs.
That's a lot of confidence right there. What about you? I mean, talk about you as a player. What made you want to become a quarterback?
No, from a young age, my dad played quarterback in Monaca. Just made me always want to play quarterback, looking up at his highlights and everything.
Played at Monaca. Not going to Central Valley, though, are you? What's it like, your dad being a quarterback at Monaca, and you guys have Central Valley in your conference?
Yeah, it's cool seeing like Mark Lyons as my dad's old head coach, seeing him across the field, get to prove that, hey, I'm his son.
Nice. How much motivation is that for you, especially when you guys play against Central Valley?
It's a lot of motivation.
Are any colleges looking at you at this point?
No, I haven't really talked to many.
What's that like? I know every player looks and waits for that college call. Say, hey, I had a big game. You think anybody's going to look at me? What's it like, kind of waiting for that call, waiting for maybe to get some attention?
It's different. It's a weird feeling. It's like butterflies in my gut. Like what coach is going to look?
What do you like doing when you're not playing football?
Usually it's in the weight room, film room, or on the field with one of the guys getting our routes down.
What about non-football? What do you like to do when there's no football around?
Usually I like just getting homework done and laying down and just relaxing. Watch a good movie or something.
What kind of movies do you like? What kind of
Harry
rom-coms?
Potter.
Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah.
All right, what's your favorite one in the series?
Ooh, I got to say, at least the first one. You got to go OG with that.
Got to go with the Sorcerer's Stone, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that sounds cool. As someone who likes to watch a lot of movies, how do movies kind of impact you?
Especially like whenever I watch the football ones, it makes me like realize in the games I gotta calm down, just be relaxed. That's how you get through the game.
What's your favorite football movie?
Ooh, Facing the Giants.
Nice.
That's a good one.
What's a cheat food you have to have even when you're in training?
Ooh, I'd say a good sandwich, like a good like PB&J.
Oh, you like the OG, man. You going with the Sorcerer's Stone and a PB&J. Gotta love it. What's something people would be surprised to know about you?
Ooh, I like to sing.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Are you in the school chorus or anything like that?
No.
What do you like to sing?
Oh, good Beyonce songs. Be in the car blasting that, singing to it.
You got the range to be able to hit Beyonce?
Ooh, maybe a little bit. Certain notes.
Nice. What is your dream vacation?
Dream vacation, Hawaii.
Nice.
Be on the beach, feet in the sand.
Awesome. And that is all I need. Well, that was Travis Clear, Beaver. Thank you very much for being our Dave & Buster's Athlete of the Week this week. Remember, make sure you stop and get your swag down at the Dave & Buster's in Homestead.
Yes,
Thank you so much for being here. I'm Keith Barnes with the Post-Gazette. Take care.
Thank you.